welcome to another episode. Just a thought. Look at that. It's starting to rain. It's been raining all night. Yeah, and usually I do these things the day before. I could the day before, a couple of days after, and especially watching your cat trying to open the door. So, it just makes you grateful of things, and oh gosh, it's really amazing, and how precious life is, and how you take things for granted, and just like you usually never know when's gonna be last, and in situations like this when your cat's trying to open the door. So I'm talking about two things. Talking about Stephen Colbert's final show. Yeah, which you can see the last shirt here. Yeah, which to me, it made me sad. It just made me sad, the guy who brings love, light, class, and after in a chaotic world, in a world, especially in this country, we're holding on by the thread, and even for an hour, he brings us laughter, he brings us comfort, he brings us just joy, and it's sad to see that come to an end, but God has greater things for Stephen. Oh gosh, he's gonna stay rowdy, he's gonna stay focused, on things that matter, and he won't hear the last of him from this, so yeah. Take care, Stephen. We'll see you around. Whatever you do, I'll be sure to watch wherever you are, wherever you might land. So you're truly 101. And speaking of 101 and losing Kyle Busch on the 21st last week, it was just a shock. Truly one of the greats to ever do it, and to lose him suddenly, at the age of 41, and really it puts things into perspective, and because just a week before in Dover, he had won a race. He had just won his final race in Dover in a truck. And this guy, I don't know if you know, he grew up behind the wheel, just like from when he was a tot to now, and pretty much won everything under the sun. It's really the most polarizing figures, the most amazing people, the most fun to watch. He truly was NASCAR. He was the epitome of racing. He was the light. He was the focal point. He was everything that NASCAR, that by NASCAR. Yeah, he was a racer. He was just the simply of winning. He just won everything. And in his most recent year, I was a fan of his for a long time, and just him and his brother Kurt, just tell you what, that was cinema, that was life, just watch those two. And now for Kurt having to lose his brother so suddenly, and for that, losing a brother, it's hard. It's like losing that part of you that just made you better and it made your life holy, it's just really something just like there's a void, just like, they're not here physically, but they're here in your heart, and it's just not the same. And love him or hate him, he was truly best ever, one of the best to ever do it, and he was a good dude. Just like us asking everybody's driven against him with him as a teammate, and your father, husband, brother, son, whatever, and my heart goes to Samantha, to Braxton, and to Lennox, his parents, and Kurt, just like the whole Busch family. Lord, just pray for them, just comfort them in this time. And that's because they're going to need all the love and all the comfort and all the strength right now. It's not gonna be an easy road for them. So, and there's a word in there's a verse, just comfort. Just there's one verse that I think of during this time. I will put that on the show notes, on the episode notes. So, and this is hard. It's hard. And I know there are a lot of people I know that have gone through stuff like this, and who's lost family members, lost a loved one, and it's really the same. It's not easy. The pain never goes away, and the light shines, but they'll be right beside you. Right? If the show encouraged you or helped you in any way, please like, subscribe, and share, and so just subscribe so you'll know when the next episode drops. So take care of each other.